Hi, it's Frank Del Rio with Prudential California Realty, and welcome back to my video blog, your place online for real estate information, ideas, and how to get the most out of the real estate market. Today's topic, we're going to go over some property taxes and some propositions to help you keep those tax bases as low as possible. Property tax bills, they're due and mailed out each year in early October. The bill is payable in 2 installments. Now, when you purchase your property, you typically have the option of having your taxes impounded or not. So if they're impounded, you don't have to worry about the installments. You'll just get the bill and you'll be notified your payment is being paid through your mortgage. But if you don't, then you're definitely going to want to pay attention because you have 2 installments to make those taxes. The first one is November 1st, okay? And then no later than December 10th so that you can avoid any penalties for not paying them on time. The second installment is due February 1st and then no later than April 10th. So for those of you who haven't paid your taxes for the second installment, get those in. Trust me when I tell you, the assessor would love for you to be late so they can charge you penalties on missing those dates. So make sure you get them in. In California, we also have propositions, and these really can benefit you as a homeowner. I'm going to go through a couple of them, and then in the blog article below, you'll see a few more. Proposition 13 is probably one of the most popular. It's relatively simple. It actually forbids a reassessment of your property unless there was a change of ownership or new construction. It was passed in 1978 as a result of a tax revolt. This happened when they saw really escalating property values back then. And at that time, I mean, they were assessed every 4 years. So people were virtually, their taxes, property taxes were being doubled and sometimes even going up higher than that. So it was really a result of people rising up and saying, you know what, this is too much taxation. This just does not work for us. So in doing so, it really stabilizes what your taxes are going to be. It adds surety. It also helps the local government because now they can plan better. They know how much revenue that they're going to be receiving from the tax roll. And then the increase is limited to no more than 2% per year. And this is tied to inflation. They measure that using the California Consumer Price Index. So whatever that is from October to October, every county in the state applies that inflation factor. The other proposition I talked about earlier was Proposition 60. This one's really popular. We've used it for many of our clients over the years. And this is when you hit the age of 55 years old. Now, if you have a very low tax base, you can actually transfer this tax base one time to another property. And the idea or the intent behind this prop was, you've raised your family, the children are all grown, they've moved out, they've virtually flown the coop. And you want to get rid of your large 4-bedroom home. Maybe you're about to go on a fixed income, you're getting ready for retirement. You want to downsize. So you've owned your home for so long and it has such a very low tax base that you can't afford to buy the next smaller home because the values are higher. The tax bases will just kill you here in California. So you're able to sell your old home and purchase the new home so long as the market values are the same, and then you move your tax base over. And you typically can only do it within the same county, so be very cautious about that. There are some counties that accept them, but you definitely want to check with your local assessor first. Now, there is a second transfer allowed if you need to transfer your tax base a second time, but it's only if you're permanently disabled. Let's say you transferred your property tax base already. Right, you bought a 2-story home, it's much smaller, but then for whatever reason, one reason or another, you become disabled and you can no longer use the 2-story home. Well, with a doctor's certification, you can actually move it a second time so long as the values are the same and you're within the same county. I hope this information was helpful for you. If you have a specific question about your property or the tax assessor's question as well, and you want to speak with your local assessment office, I've included in the article below all of the contact information for the different assessors for the different counties. So feel free to reach out to them. If you're seeing this video, not directly from our blog, but just online, you can email us directly and we'll get that information over to you so you can use it for whatever you need. As always, if you ever know of a friend, a coworker, relative, or maybe even a member of your social community like Facebook or LinkedIn, and they're interested in buying or selling real estate, connect with us immediately. We'll be glad to help them. I appreciate your time and your business. And remember, when it comes to buying or selling real estate, Frank gets it done. Have a great day.